Hey, what's up guys, it's me again. Welcome back to my channel. So I know I haven't filmed a video in so long, but I'm back. What's good? What's poppin'? Hopefully the audio is good, because recently I've been filming on my phone. Like, the audio has been really bad for like the videos that I recorded that I haven't posted because the audio is super bad. But anyways, I'm a bit sick, so sorry about that. Yeah, a video on memories from my elementary school experience. I talk about like shit that I did, some stories that I like remember like really good, because there's a lot of stories that I know very vaguely, but there's some where I'm just like, oh shit, like I did that, you know? Let's get started. I'm mostly gonna talk about like crushes, because that's usually what I legit had one crush, but go off sis. I remember the most. I don't know why I remember mostly my crushes, just because, I mean, it's a crush, and you always remember, like, your first crush, your first heartbreak. So, like, the first thing that I really remember from elementary school would have to be my first crush, and I would like to say that he's my first heartbreak, too, just because he never liked me back, and I was really heartbroken over that, because, I mean, who wouldn't be, you know? And, like, I'm gonna tell you, like, I was obsessed with this guy, like, not like, oh, like I have a little crush on him, like, no, like I was dead ass obsessed with this guy, and like I feel like at one point he kind of liked me back, but then he moved away, and it was, let me just talk about it real quick. So there's this guy, I'm gonna name him, his name is gonna be Brody. So Brody here, I had the fattest crush on him. I think the crush, like I knew who he was first grade, but the crush started second grade, because I had a class with him, and he sat like a couple seats away from me or whatever. And I remember that class, he was my grade, but that class was like a combined class, so it was second and third grade. But he was in my second grade, my third grade, my fourth grade, and I don't know why, but we just were put in the same classes, and like I wasn't complaining because I had a fat crush on him all those 3 years. Anyways, so this crush started happening, like it happened my second grade, because I don't know, like I thought he was really cute and like was good. So I really liked this guy, and then I don't know, like I was always like hanging out with him on the playground, but like not really, because I wasn't really that athletic. I mean, I was, but this boy, let me tell you, he ran around everywhere and all this shit. So like I never really like hung out with this boy. I remember I was savage, because this one day, like my teacher wasn't there, and so we didn't have time to get a substitute teacher. So our whole class got separated. So like our class got separated in four. So like a quarter of us went to one class, and like we went to different classes for a day. So the principal came in, was like, collect your items that you would need for the day and go to this class. I'm like, okay, for sure. So luckily I got put in the same class that he was, and I was lit as fuck, because like I was with him the whole day. And then at the end of the day they're like, okay, go put away your stuff and yada yada. And I remember this because he was technically like my first kiss, but like it was a peck, so it was nothing. But you know, I was fucking crying. So we had to go put away our stuff, and me and him were like it was me, him, and this other guy. We were all like the buddy system. We had to go, and then the guy was like across the classroom, so he went to go put away his stuff, and then he was like next to me, obviously, because his seat was like a couple of seats away from me. So I put away my stuff, he put away his stuff, and then I told him, I was like, I have a crush on you, and like I don't know, like I like you, whatever. And then he was like, no you don't, and I was like, bet. I didn't say bet, but like I was like, yeah I do. He was like, prove it. And so kissed this boy, like kissed lip, like a little peck, it was a little peck, but I remember it and he remembered it too. This was my first kiss. And then so we weren't dating, obviously, but everyone knew I had a crush on him, and I don't know if he had a crush on me, like, I don't remember that part, but I remember that I had a crush on him, and whatever. So, he moved schools, I think, 4th grade, and I was really sad, because I was like, damn, like, that's my babe, and he's leaving me, and I was so sad. And then I remember the last day of school, like, I was so, like, dramatic, and he was too, so, like, I feel like we were kind of a thing. So then, we were on those stairs, and he was like, Alondra, like I'm leaving, like today's my last day, and I was so sad. Like at the time, like I knew boys had cooties, so like I didn't hug him, but I kind of hugged him, but it wasn't like a dramatic hug, and I think he was gonna kiss me, but I was like, nah, son. And then, whatchamacallit, so like we hugged, and then like I was walking away, and like, it was the same story, the same guy. 5th grade, I moved from that school to a different, like I moved from that city to a different city, so obviously I had to start at a new school, and whatever. So this is 6th grade now. And 6th grade, I joined the talent show here in the city that I'm at now. And then, so I made it to like the last round. And guess who I fucking saw? I saw the love of my fucking life. Oh my god, you do not know how happy I was. I was, first of all, was shook. Like, he saw me and he was like, Alondra, is that you? And I was like, Brody, is that you? And so like, it was weird, and like we kind of like talked or whatever. At that time, like I didn't have a crush on him anymore. I mean I did, but like I didn't. Like, you know, my feelings were like hidden away, so like nothing was like there. And then we went to the same middle school, because like my district is like all the same middle school and all the same whatever. We had a class together, and one day, same guy, Brody, he sat behind me in class one day, and then it was wild, because you know 7th grade was a wild time for me. No, it was like him and this girl, and then me and my friend, and he was like, Alondra, like da 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 da. He was talking to me, and he was like, I thought something about like, oh yeah, like we went to the same elementary school. And I was like, oh yeah, like we were friends, and like whatever. I was like, he was my first kiss. And then my friend, no, I don't think I said my first kiss. I was like, oh yeah, like we were friends. And he was like, oh, we were more than friends. And he was like, you know what I mean. And I was like, the fuck? All I remember is that we kissed, and I was dramatic as hell when we left. Like, I got so red. Like, 7th grade me was shaking. I was so shook. Because like, all I thought was that we kissed and we were like friends, but I didn't know that we dated, and I guess we did. And I was like, boyfriend and girlfriend. Who? 8th grade he moved, like before, I think after promotion he left. And then he would go to the like the high school a lot, and I would see him, and I was just like, wow, what could have been? Like, he's my lover right there. Like, that's the love of my life. I would never meet someone like him and all this shit. Like, I was like a depressed 8th grader, depressed 9th grader, you know, like, he was the love of my life. Like, how am I gonna lose that? You know what I mean? And so, I don't know, that shit was wild. You know? So this other story, it's a scary one. It's not that scary. So my school, it was huge. Like, my school was so big. Like, it literally had the basement, the first floor, and the first floor, and then the second floor. So it was like 3, like, whatever. So the basement was where the cafeteria and like some classrooms were, and then the first floor was like where most of the classrooms were in the office, and the second floor was like all classrooms and like 2 bathrooms. Bitch, that school scared the shit out of me. I could not be in the hallways by myself. The main building, and then on the side there's like a building for kindergartners, and they have like their own little playground, their own field. And then there's like on the other side of the kindergartners is like the building for the pre-K, and there's like another little building for like other pre-K, like preschool and pre-K. And there's another field, and then like a big ass blacktop with like a little playground and like tetherball and basketball courts. Like, I'm telling you, this school is humongous. Like, I love that school though. And so anyways, there's like a few stories. First of all, I would never go to the basement by myself. If I was in the basement, I would be with a friend, because I was by myself, I would literally shit myself. So like the bathroom in the basement, it was so big, but it was so fucking scary. Like, I'm getting chills now thinking about it, because it was so scary. Because like, it was so eerie in there, and like, it's disgusting, and I hated it so much. And I would honestly hate going to the restroom in that floor. Like, I would legit go to the first, like, I would, if my class was on the first, like on the in the basement, I would go to the first floor. So I did not want to be in the first floor, like the basement by myself.
Can we talk about how dumb I sound trying to figure out what floor I'm on? Like, what?
I don't know. Like, I don't know what's about it, but it's like scary. And like, the stalls are really small. I mean, I understand like we're elementary kids, but like, I was a thick bitch. I was a fat little girl, and I needed more room. And like, the lights in there barely worked. I hated that restroom so much. And then the first floor was the safest floor, because like, honestly, that's where most people go. The second floor, the second floor, it was not bad, but it was not good either. Cause thinking about this is giving me like traumatizing memories. Cause I remember one time we were like all in the playground, the blacktop, and like I remember we like spread around rumors like, oh yeah, like there's a ghost in this building, and bitch, I swear to you, I swear on my fucking life, I saw a freaking ghost. Like this girl was like, look at the window, and I was like, what? And I swear on my life, I saw a fucking demon or some shit. Like there was like a black figure, and I was like, nah. And after that, like 3 months after, I couldn't go to the restroom at all, and I couldn't go to the restroom by myself. I'm getting chills. Ew. Anyways, so that's the story for the restrooms. There's another story, a scary story. So like, in my school, like there's the main field where like everyone goes. There's like around it, there's like the fence around the build, like around the field. It has like the little yellow tube on top. So on the other side, that's not the field, like the other side of the place, we weren't allowed there. But being little badasses that we were, we would go there. Bitch, I regret it ever since, because I fucking swear. Like in that little thing, it's like grass, but then there's like this plant, and like in that plant, like you can walk through it. Me being a little dumbass that I am, I walk up into that bitch, and there's like a house next to the school, and there was a fucking chair, like a school chair. Tell me fucking why. It was just a chair there, and I don't know why I was so scared. I don't know why I'm scared now, but that shit gave me the chills, like literal chills. Me, tears, me crying. I came out of there. We were in trouble. They were like, "Hey, get out of there." I was like, "Bitch, thank God." I was not trying to be there anymore. Like I was shooting myself because it was so fucking scary. Like, oh, it gives me chills thinking about it now, and it was so fucking scary, and I hated it so much. I don't know why I ever did that, but I did. And I don't know, it was just scary. Like that school was scary. But so inside like the first floor, like by the office, they have like these pictures of like how the school was before. And I kid you not, they had pictures of like people like raking the fucking like field and shit. And I was like, are these labor workers like cleaning? I was like, why would you put this in an elementary school? You know, it's just like you don't put that shit in a fucking school for children. And like, I was shooketh, you know. Those halls are creepy. And I hated being there by myself.
Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. There will be a part 2 with 2 more stories. So, see y'all on the flip side. Peace.